So, another week, another set of offers in GTA Online. And after Lampadadi week, Benefactor week and Dubacci week, I confidently predicted that next time round we'd get either a Grotti week or a Pegassi week. And what did we get? Dinka. Brilliant. But it's not all bad, because there are some decent cars to review. But we're not going to start with the decent cars, we're going to start with the Blister Kanjo, which is claimable from the Salvage Yard robberies this week. So I went ahead and completed that robbery and claimed it to see whether you should do the same. Now the robbery itself is fairly straightforward. It's the podium robbery, which is possibly the easiest, or at least one of the easiest, so it's not difficult to get your hands on it. And then when you do, you're going to want to customise it. Now this is probably the only positive for this car in my eye. The customisation is great. As a tuner's vehicle you can do all sorts to it. You could actually make it look reasonable, but I went for a hybrid of Hector's from Fast and Furious with a little bit of added ugly, just for the hell of it. But you can do a good job of the customisation. It's not a bad car for that. The problem comes when you've finished customising it, because after you've finished customising it, you're going to want to drive it, and that's where it all goes wrong. To start with, it's slow, and I mean it's slow everywhere. The acceleration isn't good, the top speed isn't good. I'll pop that up at the top of the screen in a second. The handling's sort of okay-ish. I suppose in many ways the handling is accurate, because in real life this is based on the Civic Type R, which was a very powerful front-wheel drive car, and powerful front-wheel drive cars are a bit of a handful, and this is definitely a handful, but not always in a good way. One advantage it does have, it is quite small, so that does make it a little bit easier to get through traffic. So as a free roam car, you know, it could be worse, but certainly there are a lot better things to spend your money on. Now this will normally cost you just under 600,000. There is a trade price of 435. When you sell it, I believe this one sells through the Salvage Yard for about 260. My advice, honestly, I'd take the 260 and run, unless you really want this car. Maybe you had one in real life, or maybe parents had one or something like that, and if that's the case, then go for it. Do it however you want. If you want to do a Fast and Furious build, if you want to do a straightforward white Type R build, go for it. But that's about the only reason to have this if you're wanting to build up a JDM garage. Drive wise, it just, no, sorry, no, not for me. And here's the time it managed to do. And here's where it sits on the lap board. So thanks so much for watching. The next video I'm working now is going to be for one of my favourites in the game, which is the Alice Elegy Retro Custom. So take care of yourselves. I'll see you all in the next one.